fast friends and they start to hang out together outside the base. Being neighbors allows them to throw dinner parties and barbecues all the time. Sometimes the conversations during these parties turn a little dark, like when one of the volunteers admits he's afraid that after the 2 years on Titan they agreed on, they won't be allowed to come back. One day, their barbecue party has extra amounts of drinking because this is the last time the volunteers are allowed to consume alcohol. In the evening, Abigail feels dizzy because of how much she drank, so Rick helps her go upstairs. However, he's the one that ends up falling as he begins to cough a lot, feeling like he can't breathe. Abigail checks on him and notices he's burning with fever and immediately drags him to the bedroom, where she gives him medicine and tucks him in bed, keeping him company for the rest of the night. Sometime later, Collingwood is very pleased with how the volunteers' DNA samples are progressing, meaning it's time for a big test. The group is asked to spend a long time underwater without an oxygen tank, and after the half-hour mark, only Rick and Tally are left, making a little competition out of it. In the end, Tally makes it to 39 minutes, but Rick manages to stay down there. In fact, he's so comfortable that he begins swimming in the pool. This shocks everyone because Rick isn't swimming like a normal human. He's going at a high speed while moving like a dolphin. In the evening, Rick shows off this new move to his son in the garden pool. Afterward, he tucks Lucas in, and the kid surprises him by bringing up his dead grandfather, who he sure would have loved all this. Then he joins his wife at the pool to get frisky in the water, but Abigail pauses things when she notices some black veins on Rick's body. Rick wonders what's wrong, but just like that the blackness is gone, and Abigail decides to ignore it for now. Some days later, the volunteers go through their first surgery. One of the wives named Ryan visits Abigail to let their kids play together, and she shares some of her worries. She confesses that she's terribly scared and that she doesn't think her husband belongs here, so Abigail comforts her by reminding her the volunteers will save humanity and most importantly, their kids. Rick comes out of the surgery in great health and returns home to continue spending time with his family. Abigail is happy to see him well, but she also worries about the potential side effects she reads about in the manual they gave them. Later that night, Abigail wakes up to find the bed